This is Kelso Sturgeon. Thank you for joining me for Saturday's session of Handicapping 101. Today it's all about college basketball. First of all, and of most importance, I'm releasing my 200-unit college basketball game of the year today. It's my biggest single play of the entire season. You don't want to miss it. You can purchase the game individually or get it as part of my 9-day St. Valentine's package that begins today. Either way, you don't want to miss the game. Buy it individually or get it as part of my 9-day package. The price is right in both situations. You can get the game right here on this website or toll free at 1-800-755-2255. Once again, my 200-unit college basketball game of the year gets all the cash today. Get it right here, win it, and you can laugh all the way to the bank with this one. I'm predicting that I'll win this game by 16 or 17 points above the number. And regardless of having an off week last week, I still remain the king of big game handicappers. You know, there's 101 college basketball games on the schedule today, and it's not an accident that I'm releasing my 200-unit college basketball game of the year. Today I've waited and waited and waited for the team to be in the right spot at the right time, and in going through 101 games, I found that one team. It just jumped off the pages as I ran the figures on it, and that brings me to today's lesson. You know, as crazy as it is, and as much work as it is, I handicapped all 101 games today. That's looking at 202 college basketball teams. I do this every day. You know, it's one thing to pick out 4 or 5 games and handicap them and hope you get lucky or whatever. That's not the way you do it. You can't find all the value out there if you limit yourself to just a handful of games that you yourself might be interested in or you think might be playable, and usually that thought that they might be playable is based on something you read in the newspapers, saw on television or whatever. You have to dig and get down into the dirt of basketball handicapping to find the winners. And you know, winners come from everywhere. You know, the other than Texas, which remains to me just an unbelievable situation, the Texas Longhorns are 21-3 straight up. They're 15-4 against the number. I haven't figured out what's going on there, but it's wonderful. Just keep betting on Texas till that trend changes. But other than Texas and maybe 2 or 3 other teams, the best college basketball teams on which you can bet come from faraway places, out-of-the-way places. For instance, Duquesne leads the country in covering the number. Duquesne is 16-7 against the number. I beg your pardon, 16-7 straight up, and have covered in 81% of those games. A lot of people say Duquesne who? Well, Duquesne happens to be in Pittsburgh. It's in the shadow of University of Pittsburgh and its powerful program. But it's a winner. If I didn't handicap all 101 games, I wouldn't know that. And you've got George Mason, San Francisco, teams that are out of the way. How about this? Missouri, Kansas City is covering 71% of its games. Tennessee Martin, which has a terrible record, covering 71% of its games. Columbia, a nobody, covering 3/4 of its games. You've got to dig deep, and you've got to look into every single game to find the college basketball edges. And I've done it today, and that's why I'll win my 200-unit college basketball game of the year. I have found the right team. And last but not least, don't forget, you can buy this game individually or you can purchase it in part of a 9-day St. Valentine's package. The price is right either way. Get on board today. Get the game here or toll free at 1-800-755-2255.